Hi, I'm Dr. Stephen Davidson, the Sexual Integrity Coach, and this is another episode of Adult Sex Education. A few weeks ago, I had a message from a gay man in his 60s who shared that in his youth, he had an active sex life. He was healthy and handsome then, and it was easy to find people who wanted to play with him. Now in his 60s, he is faced with disability, and he feels invisible in the same community. Before I jump into this subject, let me thank the subscriber for the question. If you have not subscribed already, please do so. It is the questions from subscribers that I will answer first in future videos. So let's get back to the statement from this viewer. This is something that a lot of older gay men report. It isn't unique just to gay men, but in the gay male culture, which tends to be highly sexualized, I think it does have greater significance. So much of gay male culture revolves around being or appearing youthful, hypersexual, and partying like college frat boys. Not all gay men enjoy this, but many feel compelled to participate in order to stay socially active and feel relevant in their community. There are a lot of reasons that this is true in gay male culture, and we could spend days examining this. Today, I am going to talk about aging as a gay man and how to lean into your senior status. Let me first acknowledge that aging doesn't necessarily imply poor health or disability. It also doesn't mean that you have to surrender your sexual vitality. There are gay men who are healthy and sexually active well into their 80s. The best way to age well is to live a healthy lifestyle when you are young. Exercise often, eat a healthy diet, avoid recreational substances, and have routine checkups with your health providers. All of those things will contribute to you staying healthy and active, including sexually active well into your senior years. However, if you have not taken good care of your health earlier in your life, or you have disabilities that are due to accidents, injuries, or illnesses that are not a product of lifestyle, then your senior years will definitely be influenced by those things. Older gay men have grown up in a society where we were marginalized and limited in our access to resources. Many of us were cut off from families, faith, and social support systems very early in our life, and this was a contributing factor to relying so much on our sexual appeal and charisma for our socialization and our sense of identity. When that is lost, we might feel like little is left. It's important that we not give up on life when youth has passed. Instead of looking back, trying to recapture what is lost, how about looking forward at the potential that does lie ahead? Colonel Sanders, who established the KFC restaurant chain, did so at the age of 65. The famous American folk artist known as Grandma Moses painted her first painting at the age of 78. Harriet Thompson is a cancer survivor who ran her first marathon at the age of 76 and her 15th marathon at the age of 91. I was 60 when I published my first book. What are you not doing? What opportunities are you not taking? Who are you that the world has not yet met? If you can't show up to the Pride Parade as the handsome young man in a Speedo on the back of the float, show up as the artist, the author, the activist, the entrepreneur, the chairperson of the Gay Senior Organization, the mentor, the man who is modeling how to love yourself in later life. The world needs all of that. As a gay man, there is so much more about you that is relevant. I talk a lot about sexuality because I am, after all, the sexual integrity coach, but I am very aware that there is more to life than just sex. There are other ways we can relate to each other and be present in each other's lives. There are other ways to develop and grow your sense of community. We are lucky to still be alive in our senior years. Life has not always been kind to us, and the youth today need us to prepare them for what lies ahead if they too are lucky enough to see their senior years. Take this opportunity to help them discover the rest of their story by modeling for them all the many ways to be gay and happy at every stage of life. I'm Dr. Stephen Davidson, the Sexual Integrity Coach. If this information is helpful, please like, definitely subscribe, and check out my books on my website at sexualintegritycoach.com. My second book, Peaceful Mind, Peaceful Life, The Guidebook to Happiness, just came out this year. During the months of November and December 2023, I'm donating 50% of my book sales to charity. Since this is a book about happiness, I've chosen SunServe to be the recipient of this gift. SunServe is a nonprofit organization offering social and mental health services to LGBT youth, adults, and seniors who are marginalized and economically disadvantaged. You can learn a lot about this great organization at sunserve.org. Also, every donation during this time will be matched by another donor, allowing the organization to receive 100% of the sale. When you buy a book, you're helping yourself and someone else. This is also a great holiday gift for friends and family. After all, this is the season of peace on earth. Peaceful Mind, Peaceful Life, The Guidebook to Happiness is available on Amazon, Audible, Kindle, and fine booksellers everywhere. You can also find a link to the book on my website at sexualintegritycoach.com. When you order today, it helps someone else have a brighter future tomorrow. Peaceful Mind, Peaceful Life. It is your guidebook to happiness.